similar to Ethiopia, to Somalia, to Pakistan, and all them places. Let's go to the town where the pavement ends and the dirt begins, the home of the longest continuous burning tire fire anywhere in the continental United States, in the town whose slogan is Silver Springs. Huh? It's Aaron. Hey, Aaron, what's up?
Huh? Hey, you know what? I'm going to leave the rice kernels in the neck jokes alone this morning. Jim was talking about having a valve operation, and this question just begs to be asked here. I just don't. If you get a pig valve in your heart, will you always smell bacon?
Well, I think it'd be times 10.
Mm-hmm.
Just the mention of bacon kind of makes me salivate.
Yeah, I was thinking, I always thought about that. If you really liked bacon and you didn't need any kind of medical procedure, can you go get a pig part put in just so you can smell bacon all the time?
I don't think I'd volunteer for anything like that.
That would kind of be like torture, huh?
Yeah.
I did have a friend that had a titanium valve put in, and it clicked.
Yep.
And you could hear it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could if you listened
but,
to it.
On the flip side of that thought right there, maybe that would be would they consider that cruel and unusual punishment if you did that to them extremists that blow our country up?
Oh, pig valve? Yeah.
Make them smell bacon all the time? I mean, isn't that part of their saying that we can't eat bacon because it's got the cloven hoof or some crazy idea? I don't know.
Yeah, so much for their 144 virgins or whatever it is.
I think that would be a kind of poetic justice, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey, our local SCORE office here, on March 5th, for developing new entrepreneurs out there, or even a struggling business that's looking for an internet presence, they're having a workshop. It's a $35 workshop on March 5th, 9 to noon. The Innovation Center, 450 Sinclair in Reno, Nevada. And this is to help you develop, teach you how to learn, like our website, WordPress, and all that kind of stuff. If you want to register, give them a call, 775-784-4436. Again, SCORE, they were very instrumental in helping Alliday LLC get started, and they'll be very instrumental helping you if you give them a call. They're a great organization. And again, SCORE, the SBA, they're not successful unless small business is successful. That's what makes it work. So if you're looking, and the reality here, you can go spend $250 whatever on flyers, on business cards, and you're limited to what you can do. A website in this day and age is your calling card. That is your business card, and you have unlimited reach and unlimited potential for what you're doing with your business. So give them a call if you need to learn something about that and how it works. It's like I said, they're a very good organization, and their seminars, $35 for a 3-hour course. You can't beat that. You just can't beat the prices they charge for stuff like that.
Yeah, that's kind of a profound statement there from you, Aaron. It truly is, though. I mean, in this day and age, your website and Facebook page are actually your calling cards. That's how people make first contact or first find out about you, typically.
Yeah, and I feed the blog. I use the blog and feed that to generate traffic to the website, and it didn't take me long to learn how to tag stuff or meta tag and all the back end stuff they do. Understanding, you don't have to understand algorithms. You just have to understand how they work, and that's very key to a lot of people, because I've had to sit down and explain it to them. Well, math is not my strong suit. Algorithms work on cycles, and that's all you need to know. It works on cycles, and I'll give you an example. If you we have a guy out here in Silver Springs. I'm not going to say his name because I'm getting ready to write an article and blow him out of the water. I'm not going to expose that right now. But this guy is out here. He's claiming to be organic. He's claiming this. He's claiming all kinds of stuff, and he's not. But he has fiduciary crimes in his background. He's involved in a 501c. this is what I understand about algorithms. This guy goes on Facebook and he blasts people out of the water. And I told somebody last night, I said, you go on Facebook, they're tied into the government, and you put this in a comment to him. I thought it was illegal for people with fiduciary crimes to be associated with the 501c. Does the IRS know you're doing that? Fiduciary crimes, IRS, that clicks an algorithm, folks, and that guy gets exposed for what he's doing. You don't even have to pick the phone up and file a complaint on the guy. You just have to understand algorithms and how they work.
Wow. Well, that's did they do anything on the internet to keep people from falling out of bed?
You know, I don't know if they have an app for that yet, but I'm betting you somebody at Apple is working on it right now.
Do you have any straps or anything out there at Alladay that we can pick up here for the radio station so Jim can feel secure at night?
You know what? I have one of them things that you run under the belly of a horse and cinch it tight to keep the saddle on, if that'll work.
Too uncomfortable.
Too uncomfortable?
I don't even know what that stuff's called. We just have it hanging on one of the horseshoes out here. When we do these properties, there is so much stuff you find on these properties, and it is really difficult for me to throw stuff into the landfill knowing that I have a pile of rusted stuff out there. People come by, give me $1 or $2 for the items, and they go use it for yard art in their thing instead of putting this stuff back in the landfill. That's where we get this stuff. We acquire it all over the place. Some people donate it to us, and again, a lot of times I'm paying labor to take it off a property and put it somewhere. So we do have an initial cost of what we're doing, but the big picture, it's the same with the wind chimes. Where's that stuff going to go? It's going to go into a landfill. It's going to go somewhere that's going to create an adverse situation to the environment. So let's find a different way to utilize it. The wind chimes, they have a good sound. They do sound nice. Look a little medieval, but they do have a very pleasing sound when they start ringing out here. So
sometimes people that are really just not attractive sing, and it's like, wow. So you don't have to be a clean vessel to have a good sound.
There were two reasons years ago. There were two reasons that I got into becoming a glazer and learned how to fix windows. The first reason was, as long as there's a ball and a bat, there's going to be kids in the street playing ball. The second reason was there are 8,378,426 people that sing just like me. Yeah. So there's always going to be broken windows somewhere to get fixed. So that was why I became a glazer.
Cool. Yeah, what?
That was dead air.
Yeah,
Holy
really.
cow.
Did you get your coffee drink? Did you get that big sip?
Yeah, I was just going to say, right.
I was waiting for you to start coughing.
I was choking on the coffee right as you said
that.
I know. It's like, okay, where's he going to go with this? Should we call 911?
911, yeah.
But, wow, no, I mean, I just, somebody actually, I did I can't carry a note to save my life. I mean, I've literally had people look at me when we were playing music or something, and they go like, what are you doing? But it's just one of those things. I did a recording the other day. When you hear me sing, there's a lot going on in the back of why that's going on. And somebody made a comment the other day, oh, you missed your calling. And I'm like, oh, my God, you cannot think this is good sounding. But maybe she was just trying to hit on me. I don't know.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I get that a lot, women hitting on me. Yeah. I understand.
His arms are all black and blue.
Yeah, that way. Wow. Well, Aaron, how can we get a hold of you out there at Alladay LLC?
Hey, 775-230-9915 on the telephone, folks. And again, we're out here clearing things out. The planters are flying out of the property almost. The prices we have going on our stuff is just unbelievable. www.Alladay LLC on that website, folks. Kind of cloudy out here. They got a storm moving in. We got air movement. Going to hear the chimes here later on, but it's going to be a great day. Let's all have a good time. Let's all be safe out there.
All righty. That's Aaron from Silver Springs, Nevada, out at Alladay LLC. Let's go from Silver Springs to Wall Street. With an opening stock market report, we have Ken Roberts. Hey, Ken, what's up?